Hey guys, Danny here. Today we're taking a look at this rather small RC car.
Sure.
As always guys, if you'd like to buy this product, you'll find a link down in the description. This car was sent to me by GearBest for review. The first thing I want to say is this thing is insane. It's an absolute beast. It's got a top speed supposedly of 50 miles per hour. I didn't actually test this, but it's more than fast enough, that's for sure. It's four-wheel drive. It's got about a 30-minute runtime on the battery, but that's a little bit debatable. I think I got a little bit less in my testing. But anyway, I'm going to be unboxing this for you, and I'll be showing you some footage of me driving this, and then I'll give you my final review. So stay tuned for more. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this. You might have to bear with me in terms of camera angles because this is quite a big box, so it's going to be difficult for me to get everything in frame. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this open. Okay, let's take a look at the controller. First impressions is it feels a little bit cheap in the hand for a higher priced product, but it doesn't feel too bad. The wheel feels quite nice. It's got kind of a rubber, almost like leather finish to the wheel here. There's not that much rotation in this wheel. Controller takes 4 AA batteries. Not a great first impression of the controller. It is a nice size, however. So we got some different settings and trims here. And of course we have the car itself. I quite like the design here. It's not quite as heavy as I thought it would be. It's fairly lightweight for its size. Just give you a bit of an idea of how big it actually is. Here's my hand. It's underneath the vehicle. We'll take the shell off and have a look what's underneath. The shell is held in place by 4 pins, which simply just pull out. So on the box of this product, it said it was waterproof. You can see there's this cover that covers the internals. I'm not really sure I would trust this in terms of the vehicle being waterproof. I'd probably drive this in light rain, but I wouldn't take too much risk with it. So this simply just comes off. And we've got, of course, our motor and battery and some other bits and pieces underneath. The battery is held in place by these straps. So the battery is a 3,500 milliamp hour 11.1 volt battery. Here we've got our charger. And this is the cable for the charger.
Basta.
So as you can see, this thing is pretty amazing. It's got an insane top speed. I didn't even feel like I was able to take this car to its top speed because I just didn't have enough space to do so. I took it on tarmac and it was a little bit wet in one of the tests that I did, so the wheels were spinning quite a lot. This thing has got insane amounts of power, so if you're driving in the wet, it can be quite hard to control. But of course, you've got your throttle control, so you can turn the power down on the vehicle, so that's a little bit easier to control. That's a really nice feature. Even when I drove this through really long grass that was covered in snow, it still powered through, even though it didn't have a lot of traction. It's just got so much power, and because of its four-wheel drive, it's really good for off-road driving. Its suspension system is really good. I kind of feel like I can drop this thing from waist high and it kind of just hits the ground and takes the impact. The suspension system is really good. The car feels sturdy. I did crash it a few times and also flipped it, but it seemed to hold up really well. There was a few scratches to the body, which is of course is made of plastic, but it seemed pretty durable. I crashed it head on a couple of times, not at full speed, and the shell seemed to hold up pretty well. So I do think the car is pretty durable and can take a fair bit of damage. The battery time I got was really good. I would say I got about 20 to 25 minutes, and this was really thrashing the car. GearBest say on their website the car has a 30 to 40 minute battery time. I don't really think this is right. I think you could get upwards to maybe 40 minutes if you're not really hammering the car. If you turn maybe the power down, then I think that's definitely achievable. The battery took about 5 hours to charge, which I didn't think was too bad, especially because you get that long battery life. That's a really big plus. I didn't really feel like I took it out and I didn't have a chance to kind of have a lot of fun with it. I definitely feel like even on a single charge you can take this out and have a lot of fun, so definitely gets a thumbs up there. One thing that disappointed me slightly was this controller. I just felt like for the price point it felt a little bit plasticky and a little bit cheap, but I didn't have any problems. It was fast, it was responsive, and the control range was really good. I took the car to as far away as I feel comfortable and it still responded great. The car also comes with this little mesh that covers the section inside the car that houses the battery and the components. This actually worked a lot better than I thought it would, of keeping out moisture and snow and dirt. There was some dirt that got through, but it was a small amount, so that was really nice because I really hate cleaning these sort of RC cars when you get loads of muck underneath, but so far this one's been pretty good. So overall, if you're thinking of buying this car, I would give it a thumbs up. I do think it is a bit pricey for what you get, but I did also feel like driving the car was an absolute blast, and it did kind of feel like an expensive piece of equipment. It ran really well, it's super powerful, it's really responsive, it's got a long control range, it's got a long battery life, so it does definitely feel like a high-end product, but I do feel like that price is just a little bit high. There may be some slightly better options out there, but if you're set on buying this car, I do think it's a great option and it's a lot of fun. You're going to have an absolute blast driving it. As always, if you'd like to buy this product, the link is down in the description. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one, and of course I will see you in the next one.